Oh, me no giga jabe. Good morning. Good morning. It's a beautiful morning out here in the snowy woods. Makes me want to tell a story. What's a story I could tell? Not a Christmas story. It's too early for that. Not a Thanksgiving story. That's going to have to be for another week or so. Maybe today I'll tell a story of Opiche, Robin. You see, back in the days of the grandfathers, there was a little boy. He was part of the circus. He was an acrobat. His whole family was. They were a wild family of acrobats. They called them the Grayson family. The Graysons. And little Dick Grayson and his mom and his dad, they put on their fancy acrobat, their tights, or whatever that's called, their sparkly tights. They had acrobat costumes. And they go town to town, swinging from the trapeze without a net. And all the people loved him. And he was real happy living in the circus with his family and all the other circus people. The clowns, the little midget gets shot out of a cannon. And then all the crazy animals, the elephants, tigers. You know, circus. Well, one day, some bad guy, or I don't rightly recall, tell you the truth. Something happens, and his parents, they get killed. I think a bad guy maybe messed with the trapeze. And so the night comes at a big show, and the Grayson family acrobats are supposed to be swinging around, delighting the crowd. And instead, splat, splat, mom and dad, they splat on the ground, and that was it. Poor little Dick Grayson, he was suddenly just an orphan, right? Well, Commissioner Gordon, police chief, come down. It's like, oh, you poor little guy. Poor little guy here lost your parents. You know who else lost his parents? Bruce Wayne. This here is Bruce Wayne. Commissioner Gordon says, yeah, he lost his parents. He's about your age too. So I'm going to have you go live with him. I can't see anything bad happening. And that was the day little Dick Grayson met Bruce Wayne. Later on, he grew up to become Robin from Batman and Robin. But I guess that's a story for another day. Anyway, listen to me carry on. Anyway, welcome to the show. And welcome to BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO, the podcast about Ojibwe language and culture. My name is Emily. Now please welcome NANABOOZHOO.
Oh, thank you, Emily. Mino Gigaje Kakina Awia. Good morning, everybody. My name is NANABOOZHOO. Over here is Natasha. Mino Gigaje Kakina Awia. Good morning, everybody. Over here is Michael Lyons, rock star cartoonist. Hey, everybody. Good morning. How you doing? Welcome to the show. Over here, we've got Nabese, rooster. Paka! Paka! Onagoshin! Onagoshin! Wake up! Paka! Onagoshin means evening. Oh, I meant to say, Gosh Gozi! Gosh Gozi! Wake up! Wake up! Gosh Gozi! Yeah, very good. Gosh Gozi, wake up. Yeah, you're a rooster, aren't you? Nabese Nendeja Nekaz. Rooster is my name. Can you do like a morning cock-a-doodle-doo thing? I can try. Cock-a-doodle-doo! Cock-a-doodle-doo! Wow, that's really annoying. I know. All right. Well, I got to start a show. Okay. Time for me to fly away. All right. Fly away, little birdie. Up, up, and away. Sweetie. What? Don't be thrown around, Namaste. I'm not throwing him. He was just, he had to fly away. What? Trying to do a show here. Good morning. Today, our Ojibwe word of the day. Zugipon. It is snowing. Is it snowing, sweetie? Looks like it's snowing a little bit. It's that heavy, wet snow. Jacapon. Jacapon. Mino gigajeb, Jacapon. Today we're going to talk about some weather words. Oh, it's dig if you will a picture day. Oh, that's right. It's Tuesday. Nijo Gija Good. Nijo Gija Good. On Tuesdays, on the BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO podcast, it's dig if you will this picture day. This is the day we dig on some pictures. And yesterday we were talking about, and I started digging through it, and I realized I just don't care. About what? About Alex Jones. You don't? Nah. I was going to dig into that, go down the rabbit hole, the conspiracy theory that Alex Jones was Bill Hicks. Yeah. But nobody remembers Bill Hicks. Nobody knows who that guy was. Nobody cares. And Alex Jones, I almost hate to talk about him because he's so deeply wrapped in deception. And yeah, he is a crazy conspiracy theorist and disinformation guy. And he tells some truth. But whatever. But as I was digging around, you know, like celebrities are all like, what you call it? There's celebrity lookalikes. Yeah. If they ever do the biography, the biopic movie, you know how every movie is making a movie about rock stars now? Yeah, there's a David Bowie one that's coming out. Yeah, there's a David Bowie one. They did a movie on Motley Crue, Queen, Elton John. Well, if they ever do one on Alice Cooper, you know who they need to get to play Alice Cooper? Who's that? Steve Carell. Oh my goodness. If Steve Carell isn't just the same guy, dig if you will this picture. I hope Steve Carell does the Alice Cooper movie because he would be perfect. I never noticed just how much they look alike. Yeah, huh? I mean, Alice is a little older, and he's got fake teeth, it looks like. Maybe they both do. I don't understand how Hollywood people can have such perfect teeth. But anyway, don't they look alike? Yeah. Steve, I think his name is Carell. I think it's Carell. Anyway, Michael Scott from The Office looks exactly like Alice Cooper. Maybe they were twins separated at birth. Well, I get the feeling that Alice is like 20 years older. You think so? Yeah. Alice Cooper. Welcome to my nightmare. I hope I didn't scare you. What's your favorite Alice Cooper song? Oh, I don't know. School's Out, maybe? School's out for summer. But then, the real rabbit hole began. Speaking of people who look alike, remember John Bonet Ramsey? That little girl from Boulder? Yeah. Went missing about 30 years ago or so. Well, she didn't go missing. She was found dead. Oh, yeah, she was found dead. Well, turns out she didn't really die. Like all these celebrity deaths, she lives on. She's that Katy Perry. What? Yeah, look at that. Katy Perry grew up. Or John Bonet Ramsey grew up became Katy Perry. That does look a lot alike. Yeah, it's creepy, isn't it? You know, oh, we could never solve the case. Who was the real killer of JonBenet Ramsey? Well, maybe there's more to the story than any of us know. That she had to change her identity so she could follow her true path. Katy Perry didn't want to be a beauty contestant girl. Whatever that's called. Yeah. That horrible thing they make little kids do. Beauty contest, whatever. No, she wanted to be a singer. So they adopted her out, and another family raised her, and she became Katy Perry. You know one similarity between Alice Cooper and Katy Perry? You think Alice Cooper and Katy Perry are the same person? You know what? I wasn't gonna, but you make an interesting idea. Could Alice Cooper actually be Katy Perry? You decide, people. It's eerie. That's the same person, if you ask me. No, it's not. No, but these are two professed Christians. Or I don't know. Katy Perry's probably sold her soul to the devil by now. Yeah, I think so. But I think Alice sold her soul to the devil, then came back to being a Christian or something. And Katy Perry, when she got her start, she was a Christian singer. She sang Christian songs, and then turned her life over to Satan. You know. Or maybe she's JonBenet Ramsey. I don't know. I'm just speculating. You're a conspiracy theorist. You know what the best thing about being a conspiracy theorist is? What's that? Not having myocarditis. I don't feel like we can talk about COVID and vaccinations on YouTube. No, you better not. Yeah. So anyway, Wally Bear is here. All right, Wally Bear. BOOZHOO, Wally Bear. Let's give Wally Bear a gold star. Gold star for Wally Bear. BOOZHOO. And Jimmy Jams coming in second with the silver star. Silver star for Jimmy Jams. BOOZHOO, Jimmy Jams. You know, Giga Jabe. Good morning, Jimmy Jams. Jim Dunn in third. Jim Dunn with a bronze star. Put it right up there. Hi, Jim. BOOZHOO, Jim. And John Redcorn with the Jack Squat. Hey! We don't give out fourth place. John, sorry. I could put a little heart. I'm going to draw a heart and put a smiley face in the heart next to John. Oh, that's so gay. It's not gay when a girl does it. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm dating a gay. Hey! What do you do when you find out your girlfriend's a gay? You know, drawing little hearts. I bet you like flowers too, huh? I bet you're attracted to men. Yep, I can't lie. All right. Well, up next, sweetie. This is going so swimmingly, so smoothly. Our next section on BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO is entitled Ijiwe Bud Noongoom. The weather today with Emily. Take it away, Emily.
Miigwech, NanaBOOZHOO. Hey, y'all. BOOZHOO Gakina Awiya. Hello, everybody. The weather today, Ijiwe Bud Noongoom. It's snowing, Zugipun. It is snowing. But it's that heavy, wet snow, you know? It's like Shokapone. Heavy, wet snow. But it's real pretty like. It's real pretty like. I dare say, it's beautiful. Mikawadazi. Beautiful. I like being out here in the woods. when it's snowing, so pretty. But it kind of makes me remember a time back when I was a little girl. My daddy, he taught me how to snare rabbits. Waboozoog. Rabbits. He told me that, in the wintertime you can come outside here and look in the snow. And waboozoog, rabbits, that they leave a rabbit path. They always follow the same trail every day. And every day they make their rounds. So my daddy told me, you set up a snare here. Little copper wire. Twist it up into like a noose. Pull over this twig, this tree. Whatever. And we can snare some rabbits. Well, I never did catch any rabbits. But just between you and me, I'm glad I didn't really want to kill a rabbit. I mean, I've eaten rabbit. It's not that good. It tastes kind of gamey. Kind of wild-like. Kind of felt like I was eating a squirrel or maybe a mouse. I don't know. But that was one thing my daddy taught me. How to strangle a rabbit. There's more than one way to strangle a wabooz. How do you say it? Wabooz. A rabbit. Anyway, listen to me carrying on. I don't know why I'm carrying on like this, but that's all I had to say, I guess. All right, then. Miigwetchka Bizendawieg, thank you for listening. And back to you, Nanaboozhoo.
Oh, miigwech, Emily. That was Emily with Ijiwe Bud. Noongum. This weather today. Oh, this weather today, sweetie. Oh, the weather today. What can I say about Ijiwe Bud Noongum? Oh, I don't know. And this has been Dig If You Will, a picture of you and I engaged in a kiss. Oh, you know what we should have watched today? You always think of it during the show. Yeah. I think I'm finally ready to have kids. What do you mean? I saw the cutest little girl playing very well, note for note perfect, Geddy Lee Rush. What? Yeah. Like a 7-year-old. 6 maybe. She was so tiny I could hardly believe she could hold down the bass strings. There's this little girl on YouTube, I don't know her name, and probably get a copyright strike, but her dad has taught her how to play the bass. And she plays Tom Sawyer. Remember that bass line? Do 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 do. I mean, do 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 do. Yeah, exactly. She could play the bass line to Rush's Tom Sawyer perfectly. It was the most adorable thing I'd ever seen. Yeah. And it made me want to have a kid, a little daughter that we could teach how to play electric bass. That would be fun. Oh, I couldn't believe it. There's still good dads out there teaching their kids how to play the guitar. Actually, it reminds me that I have a good picture. Since it's Dig If You Will, a picture day, I always thought this was cute. I hope I can find it now. It's a picture of Dave Gilmour with his daughter. His daughter is a guitar player now, too. And can you just imagine if your dad was the guitar player for Pink Floyd? That'd be awesome. I mean, like, when getting guitar lessons from maybe the greatest guitar player that ever lived. And I'm not going to find it now because I suck. No, don't say that. Whenever I really want to find the cute pictures, I can never find them. Dig, if you will, a picture of Dave Gilmour with his teenage daughter. If I don't find it, I'm going to give up in just a second. No, I'm not going to find it, sweetie. Now I can't even find that picture of Eric Carr. Why do you want to find picture Eric Carr? I don't know. It could be a funny bit. Oh, wait. Here it is. When you just want to play your guitar, but your dad is that guy from Pink Floyd. She's so cute. Yeah, you can tell she's just annoyed with her dad. Like, do you mind? I'm just trying to play my guitar, Dad. And there he is. No, here, let me show you the B9 chord. He's showing her probably the hardest chord to play in guitar. But look at that sweet guitar she's got to play on. What is that? I don't know. Is that a Fender? I don't know guitar. Except for Ibanez. I know acoustic guitars. What's your favorite acoustic guitar? Well, I play Ibanez because that's what Paul Stanley played. And it looks like I play the cheap version of his guitar. But I've also played Takamines. And I got a pretty decent Yamaha. But my Uncle Tommy just gave me a nylon string Fender electric acoustic. Classical guitars is pretty sweet. Yeah, I played it. It's nice. Yeah, isn't it? But anyway, I never thought I'd be ready to be a dad until I saw a guitar playing little daughter. But then they grow up. I know, that's the problem. Like, I'd like to have a 7-year-old for about 10, 15 years. I don't want a teenager. I don't want a 30-year-old daughter. I want to let her go. Little kid that's cute to play bass with. Teach her how to play guitar. Yeah, okay. Anyway. Hey, Cheeky Bastard's here, sweetie. Well, BOOZHOO, Cheeky. Mino Giga Jabe. And here comes Surrealist. Mino Giga Jabe. Emily, Nanaboozhoo, Natasha, and the multi-talented rockstar cartoonist Michael Lyons. Hey, Surrealist, how you doing? Good morning. Nice to see you. She's so good for our egos. I know. I also feel good about myself after Surrealist writes a comment. Yeah. She says, fathers are awesome. Yeah, they are. It's a shame people don't have more dads, you know. A lot of people got to grow up without a father. And, I don't know. I always assumed I'd be a good dad. It's weird I haven't done it. Well, I'm right here. This could turn into a whole different kind of live stream. No. What else we got going on today, sweetie? Any calls? We got a call on line 2, I think. Line 2. Hello, caller. Welcome to BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO. You're on the air. I thought you were on the air. Oh, here we go. Caller, welcome to the show. You're on the air. That's not working too good, is it? There he is.
Hey there, NANABOOZHOO. It's me, Rolf the dog.
Hey, Rolf the dog. Welcome to the show. Thank you for being on the show. We're happy to see you.
Yep, well, I was watching your show and really enjoying all the things you have to teach. What's the Ojibwe word for dog?
Well, in Ojibwe, we call dogs anamosh. Anamoshag would be dogs.
Anamosh, a dog. So my Indian name, would it be Ralph the Anamosh?
Yeah, I guess. Although most of the time, when a dog gets an Indian name, he's got to give some tobacco to an elder or a medicine man or something. And you ask somebody to go on, to seek a vision or something, or dream or inspiration. You can ask somebody to give you an Indian name, or sometimes when you're a little puppy, your dad or somebody will give tobacco to somebody to give you a name. That's the Indian way, the old Indian way. Remember that one joke? No, I don't, and don't tell it. You remember. I'm not going to tell the joke because we're a family show. But back in the days of the grandfathers, little boy asked the same question of his grandfather. He goes, "Grandfather, how do you decide? You've named so many people in our tribe. How do you decide what to name a person?" And he goes, "Well, I go into the sweat lodge and I seek a vision. When I come out, the first thing I see is usually the name of the person I give the name to. Like, see that guy over there? His name is Flying Eagle. Because when I came out of the sweat lodge, I saw a flying eagle. Next time I went to the sweat lodge and I came out, I saw a walking bear. And so I named your brother Walking Bear." "Why do you ask?" "Two dogs sniffing each other's butts." Can I get away with that? Yeah, that's a little better. That's the PG-13 of that joke. Hey, Rolf, let me ask you a question.
Well, sure, Nanaboozhoo. What would you like to know?
How come dogs sniff each other's butts?
Well, it goes back to the days of their grandfathers. Let me sit down, Nanaboozhoo. I'm going to tell you a story.
Okay, I am sitting down.
You see, back in the days of the grandfathers, the, what was it, the coyote?
How do you say coyote? It's the... he's like the bashful wolf. I forget. Something Maingan. But yeah, coyote?
Yeah, coyote. I went on all the dogs got together and they went in a sweat lodge. So we took off our fur coats before we went in. You know, you got to get good and naked if you're going to put on a sweat.
I never go in sweat lodges naked. I wear swimming trunks, okay?
Well, we went in naked, but we left our fur coats outside. But when we came out, Coyote, he had switched up all the fur coats. We didn't know whose coat had who, so we just put on whatever coats and walked away. But now, whenever I see another dog, I wonder, is he wearing my coat? So I'm just checking for the tags.
You're checking for the tags?
Yeah, I got to get my coat back. I don't know whose coat this is I'm wearing.
Is that true?
No, it's an old Indian story, Nanaboozhoo. But this is the story of how and why dogs sniff each other's butts. To learn more about dog sniffing butts, watch The Muppet Show.
Okay. We sure will, Rolf. How's everything else in your life?
Oh, you know, I can't complain. I've been playing the piano. How do you say piano in Ojibwe?
Well, a piano is a musical instrument. We usually call it the mudwewe chikun. Mudwewe chikun.
A mudwewe chigun. I like to tickle the ivories.
Yeah, here we go. Surrealists just said mudwewe chikun. If you want to see how it's spelled, you guys.
Mudwewe chigun, a musical instrument, especially a keyboard.
There you go.
What's a guitar?
Well, you could call a guitar a mudwewe chikun, but lots of people call it a gitojigun. Gitojigun.
Gitojigun. Yep, well, you know, I just pretty much stick to myself, play the piano, and sniff dogs' butts.
I've noticed some dogs will sniff people's butts, too. What's up with that?
Oh, that's gross. I never sniff a person's butts.
Okay. Anyway, anything else I can do for you today?
Yeah, what was that chick talking about at the beginning of your show?
Emily?
Yeah, Emily. She was telling a story of Robin. As in Batman and Robin?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know that Robin was a... Can you talk about that a little bit?
I'd be happy to. Let me get back to the show and I'll tell the story of Robin.
Oh, I'd sure appreciate it, Nanaboozhoo. You're a real friend. You're a dog's best friend. How do you say friend in Ojibwe, Nanaboozhoo?
Well, our word is sort of like, we usually call each other Niji. Niji.
A Niji. You're a true blue Niji, Nanaboozhoo.
Well, I hear you're man's best friend, too.
Yeah, that's right. A dog is man's best friend. And we like to sniff dog butts.
Okay. Well, listen, I got to go. So I'm going to teach you one more phrase.
Yeah, what's that?
Giga waba min, minawa. I will see you again.
Giga waba min, minawa, nanaboozhoo. Giga waba min, minawa.
Rolf the dog, sweetie. He's awesome. I know. He wants to hear about Robin. Oh, yeah. So Ralph wants me to talk about Robin. Okay. Dig, if you will, this picture. Opichi, Robin. He was the kickboxer. He wasn't a kickboxer. I mean, that was his superpower. Kickboxing and tumbling. Yeah, kickboxing and tumbling. But Robin, the boy wonder, and boy do I wonder, Opichi is the sidekick. That's what he was. He was a sidekick to Batman. Yep. And I've often wondered, why this outfit? What do you mean? Well, you got Batman. Batman's all dressed in black. I mean, in the old days, he wore blue and gray with little blue panties on the outside of his gray tights. Yeah. But since the movies, ever since the first Michael Keaton movie, Batman's been all black. It looks like he's wearing shiny leather, bulletproof black armor, whatever. He looks great. Meanwhile, you got this going on. Opichi's got let's face it, it's a green Lone Ranger mask. Yeah. I don't even know how it's sticking to his face. It sticks to his face with just the grease from his skin. Yeah. He's wearing dishwashing gloves, green dishwashing gloves. Yeah. No pants. He's just wearing his bloomers. He's got little panties on. I hate that word. Panties. Yeah. A yellow cape. Because you know how Robins have yellow wings. Batman, his black cape, it's even cut. He took the time to make a little, he took the scissors out and gave it a little edging so it looked like a bat wings. Yeah. But no, Robin's got to wear yellow tablecloth or something. Little green elf shoes. Oh, hi. Look out, bad guys. You better put down them jewels. Here comes Robin. And this is the story. Oh, Opichi. Robin. Boy, do I wonder about Bruce Wayne's motivations. And what kind of social service organization in their right mind would have put Dick Grayson, a little orphan child from the circus, in the care with a known philanthropist, not philandering, womanizing billionaire Bruce Wayne living in a creepy mansion on the edge of town? No background check. What do you mean no background check? Well, apparently nobody came to the house to make sure it was a suitable place to raise a child. Because that's what Dick Grayson was. He was like the foster child of Bruce Wayne. I thought he was his ward. Yeah, he was his ward of the court. I mean, he wasn't in trouble. He was essentially a foster child. Batman was a foster dad. And did he teach him how to play guitar? No. Did Batman know how to play guitar? I don't know. But what did he teach him? Kickboxing, tumbling, how to take a punch, how to draw attention away from him so he doesn't get shot in the mouth. What do you mean? Well, if I was a bad guy, I'd just aim for Batman's mouth. So one place he has no padding. I know, why is that? So he can breathe. He's not afraid of COVID. Batman's got armor on every inch of his body except the one place that could stop germs. He's like, I'll take my chances. I got my booster shot. But anyway, well, bitchy. Robin. You know, for a brief period, Paul Stanley was he was almost Robin in Kiss. What do you mean when he was the bandit? Yeah. Paul Stanley's original makeup was too black on both sides. They called it the bandit makeup, and he kind of looked like he was wearing Robin mask. So that would have been weird because there'd be Gene Simmons looking like he's wearing the bat signal on his face. He's Batman. And Paul Stanley would have been Robin. Yeah. That'd be the Batman and Robin of mimes. Yeah. Batman and Robin in mime makeup. I think if Paul Stanley's voice ever completely goes away, Kiss should just put down the guitars and just do a show where they're just doing full-on mime. All four of them are out there, you know, doing a glass box. The pulling a rope. Ooh, look at me. I'm doing tug of war. The umbrella. The umbrella in the wind. Oh, wind's pulling me. I guess I'm a mime. Oh, look at me walk in place. Walking in place against the wind. Being a mime is easy. Anyway, I'm a big fan of cats. Hey, good morning, big fan of cats. It's nice to see you. I have loved 2 cats in my life. I don't know if I'd say I'm a big fan of cats. I'm more of a cat person than a dog person. That's for sure. Really? Yeah, I don't trust dogs. Dogs are suck-ups. I mean, I like dogs. I like Rolf the dog. Yeah, I like Rolf the dog. I've liked dogs as individuals. I'm like a racist when it comes to dogs. What do you mean? You know, like every racist says, hey, not to sound racist, I've had lots of black friends, but I gotta watch out for the but. I'm not saying all dogs. I've had some dogs I've loved very much. Some of my best friends have been dogs. I've had a dog myself when I was a kid, kind of. Family had a dog. I've had some experience with some very nice dogs. But I think dogs in general, maybe because of society, maybe because of historical trauma, I don't know. But they're prone to violence. If a lot of these dogs come from the system, they've been incarcerated. You know, if you've ever been locked up behind bars, you don't come back out the same way as before you went in. So I'm on my guard. I get nervous around dogs. Not all dogs. So I'm a bit of a speciesist. You dirty speciesist. Yeah. Cats, they get the benefit of the doubt with me. It's like, you're probably a good cat, aren't you? I always kind of want to feed. I have fed like neighborhood cats, especially like when I see them just when I'm like a mile or 2 away from the house. Yeah, remember that one year? What do you mean? The first year we started the show, we kept on feeding cats during the walks. Yeah, it was that same year I kept on finding stuffed animals. Yeah. About 3 years ago, over the course of about 6-7 months, I just started, I'd buy extra cat food and, open a tin of Fancy Feast and leave it for one of these stray cats. If I just saw one, it looked like it didn't have a home, leave it nearby. Because they always run away, it's not like you could do anything. But then, there was a few months there where, like once a month, I would find some old ratty, wet, discarded stuffed animal on the ground. It was the most pitiful thing. I got a teddy bear. I got 2 teddy bears and a dog during my morning walks where somebody, one of them I think it was the day after Halloween. It was around this time of year. It was like, a couple weeks ago. But I found a little stuffed dog that had been cut open in the middle. Like somebody was hiding drugs in it or something. It was all wet, thrown in, it was in an alley. And I picked up this little guy. I'm like, oh, I took him to laundromat, threw him in I was doing laundry anyway. But I threw him in a dryer, dried him out, took him home, cleaned him up. 2-3 weeks later, I'm walking the path in the south side of town. Here's a teddy bear. Perfectly good teddy bear sitting on the side of this little child's bedroom. No. No. Sitting on the side, it just in the dirt and whatever. It looked like someone threw it out a window. I was like, who throws away a teddy bear? So I took him home. Pretty soon I had all these teddy bears lying around. I was like, is God giving me teddy bear cast members for the show? Where did Nabase come from? I actually bought him. Did you really? Yeah. The rooster, I saw him in a used clothing store. I went, hey, I could use him for the show. But anyway. You want to get on the show tonight? This morning? Sure. You want to do a commercial break? Yeah, let's do a commercial break. BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO will return after this commercial break. Don't go away. Remember they used to say that in TV times? Yeah, don't go away. We'll be right back. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
Oh yes, BOOZHOO. O Mick Nindigenous cause. O Mick is my name. Beaver. O Mick. In fact, there we go. O Mick Nindigenous cause. Beaver is my name. Zugipun. It is snowing. Zugipun. It is snowing. And these are just some Ojibwe phrases of the day. If you'd like to support BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO, click the links in the description below. I will see you again. Gigawabamin. Menawa. Hoa! Hoa indeed.
I know what I can be. Limit is the sky. Hey world, watch me fly. The best part of waking up is soldiers in your got something about you. You got something I need. Daughter of Aphrodite, hear my words and take heed. I was born on Olympus, to my father a son. I was raised by the demons, chained to reign as a one. God of thunder and rock and roll. The spell you're under will slowly rob you of your virgin soul. I was lord of the wasteland, a modern day man of steel. I gathered darkness to please me. I command you to kneel before the God of thunder and rock and roll. a virgin soul.
Ojibwe language and culture for a while. But yeah, so I have this I call it a podcast. It's called BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO. Hello NANABOOZHOO. And I teach Ojibwe language and culture. So like in Ojibwe Moan, in the Ojibwe language, for kiss we'd say Ojindam. Ojindam is kiss in Ojibwe.
Boozhoo gakina awia. Mino onagoshin. Or Mino. Listen to me. Mino onago. I can't talk, sweetie. You're trying too hard. Yeah, I think so. Mino gigajabe. Good morning. Gakina awia. Good morning, everybody. How you doing on this beautiful Tuesday morning? Nijo Gija good. Gigajabe. Second day morning. Should it be second morning? Nijo Gigajabe? Yeah. Yeah, I guess you could call it. Or just say the morning of the second day. Yeah. Goodbye, Tuesday. Ruby, Tuesday. Good. I don't even know the song. Hey, Daniel the Sage Black. Boozhoo, Daniel. How you doing? Daniel's here. Okay, Boozhoo, Niji. Welcome back to the show. Welcome back. There she is, Ruby. I was just thinking about you. I was like, I wonder if Ruby's going to show up. And Cousin Missy's here. Boozhoo, cuz. Hey, Missy, how you doing? La 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 la, do 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 do. So yeah, what do we got going on today? Zugipon. It is snowing. Shakapon. Heavy wet snow. Shock the monkey. Shock the monkey. What's your favorite Peter Gabriel song? Probably Don't Give Up with Kate Bush. Oh yeah, I didn't think of that. Don't give up, 'cause you have friends. Don't give up, you still have us. Remember that scene in Say Anything? Oh, with John Cusack? Yeah, John Cusack. He gets the big old boombox. You know, puts a bunch of batteries in it. Puts on a trench coat, rolls up the sleeves, goes over his girlfriend's house, puts it up over his head. And there was that Peter Gabriel song. In your eyes, light the heat, your eyes, I am complete. Your eyes, I see the doorway. But that was another time. That was back in the days of the grandfathers. So, Zugi Pun. How are you guys doing? I feel like I should tell a story or something. What do you think about Alice Cooper? Okay, let's show Missy this. Missy, have you ever noticed this? Dig, if you will, a picture day. Alice Cooper, if they ever do an Alice Cooper biography movie, there's only one actor who could possibly do it. Steve Carell. Turns out that not only does Steve Carell look like Alice Cooper, he is Alice Cooper. What? Yeah. The greatest actor of our generation. He's been playing Alice Cooper for years. Or maybe Alice Cooper plays Steve Carell. How about that? That could be. Anyway. But I think he'd be perfect. I wonder if he can sing. I wonder if Alice can sing. Yeah, I don't know if you know it. I don't know if you need to know how to sing to be Alice Cooper. But then earlier today, Nana Boozhoo was talking about this little girl playing guitar with a Pink Floyd guitarist. What's his name? That's Dave Gilmour. Dave Gilmour. What's your favorite Pink Floyd song? Oh, tough call. You know, it's probably something off of it might be Gunner's Dream. Gunner's Dream, really? Yeah. Nobody knows Gunner's Dream. Well, we did it, remember? Oh yeah, you and Michael covered it. What about Wish You Were Here? I love Wish You Were Here too. When you just want to play your guitar, but your dad is that guy from Pink Floyd. But yeah, seeing little kids play guitar, it is the most precious thing in the world. La 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 la. Beautiful snow this jiba this morning, past tense. Jiba. Giga jiba is, how's that work? Jiba is past tense this morning. That morning, I guess. Yeah. Just past jiba. Beautiful snow this morning. Yeah. You gotta kind of embrace winter. You know, there's no use in crying over it. Ain't no use in crying. Stay away from me. Ain't no use in crying. Stay away from me. What's your favorite Rolling Stones song? Again, probably another ballad, like Beast of Burden. I'll never be a beast of burden. Oh no, I know what your favorite one is. What? You can't always get what you want. Oh yeah, that is probably my favorite. You can't always get what you want. You can't always get what you want. But if you try sometimes, you find Mikawata zi agua ching jiba. Beautiful outside this morning. Bust out in song. Yeah, that's right. Sometimes you just gotta bust out in song. Looking out on the morning rain. There are certain songs I just always kind of have ready. Just first thing in the morning. Looking out. I sing that every day. I also sing, but I have to say I love you in a song. I don't even know the whole song. But every time I try to tell you the words, they come out wrong. So I have to say I love you in a song. In a song. Yeah, it's weird. I love San Tropez by Pink Floyd. It sounds like going on vacation in the tropics. San Tropez. I don't remember that one. I can't place it. I probably know it. I just don't know the title. Yeah, there's a lot of Pink Floyd songs. You don't know that, you know. Oh, what's that song called? Careful with that axe, Eugene. You know, what kind of song is that? Emily tries but misunderstands. You know, the first Pink Floyd song I ever heard, I actually only knew about Pink Floyd because Bowie sang it. Oh, from Pinups? Yeah. David Bowie on Pinups, one of his albums, covered Pink Floyd's See Emily Play. I was like that. But anyway, what was I talking about? I was going to give some Natasha's moment of wisdom. Looking out. breaking into song. Ah, la la la. Do 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 do. I also like Moonlight Mile by the Stones too. Yeah, the Rolling Stones. I mean, that's just another group that they've been around forever. Their music is just part of the tapestry of life. It's like the Rolling Stones and the Beatles. I don't know. What are we going to do today, sweetie?
We need to prepare for our class on Friday.
Oh, yeah. Should I tell them about that?
Yeah.
Okay, guys. Coming up this Friday, if you're part of Dan Ninheim's Ojibwe, what does he call that class?
I don't know.
It's something really fancy like Indigenous Pedagogy, towards a more Indigenous pedagogical approach to education and K through 12. Anyway, we're going to be doing a class on Friday, like a Zoom call, with the Red Lake Nation Tribal College, I think. Group of elementary teachers, I think, have like one of these trainings or whatever. And we did it last year, but NanaBOOZHOO and I and Michael Lyons are going to talk about, what do they want us to talk about?
I think it's social emotional learning.
Social emotional learning. How to learn while socializing. Yeah, you know a lot about that because you always talked in class.
Yeah, exactly. How to be social at school.
Yeah. What is social emotional learning? Well, it's learning how to socialize. I don't know. See, this is why we need to prepare.
Yeah, I don't even know what it is.
Okay. Number 1 to do today. Learn what social emotional learning is. Number 2. Figure out how to teach educators about it. Number 3. Collect our big fat check, our Junia, for doing nothing.
Yeah.
Nah. If you'd like to support the show, speaking of money, we have a Patreon page down in the links in the description. Patreon, PayPal, and GoFundMe. Michael Lyons has books for sale. You know, this is actually a pretty good book, Michael. We don't talk about it much.
Yeah, I have mixed feelings about recommending it.
Yeah, I know. Grief Relief is a comic book that Michael Lyons wrote and illustrated. And it's about the stages, or it's about stages, not the stages. He talks about the different stages you go through when you lose somebody to death. Actually, what it's really about is Steven, the alien, is scanning the Earth, reading people's thoughts with the computer on the spaceship. And he finds out that Jagog, the skunk, is depressed. He's having grief because his grandmother has started her journey. She's passed away. And it's kind of like a little story, but it's also kind of like, how would you describe it?
Well, it's sort of a teaching thing in a way. I mean, it's not a comic book like Spider-Man or whatever. It reads kind of like a pamphlet, but it's illustrated and it's got a narrative. I mean, it's a comic book.
Yeah, it's a comic book. Just not a lot of ha-ha laughs.
There's a couple of laughs.
Yeah. But anyway, Grief Relief is a comic book by Michael Lyons about grief and how to get over it. And that's available at Amazon.com. Check the description box for all the links. Otherwise, anything else you want me to talk about?
Oh, that's pretty good. Should we call it a show?
Yeah, we could call it a show.
All right.
What about you, handsome? What? Do you want to add anything before I land the plane? No, that's good. All right. Hey, everybody. Just want to say, miigwech gabisandawi egg. Thank you for listening. And miigwech ganawabi egg. Thank you for watching BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO, a podcast about Ojibwe language and culture. My name is Natasha. This over here is the rockstar cartoonist Michael Lyons. Hey everyone, thank you so much for watching. This over here is NANABOOZHOO, the star of the show. Hey, thanks a lot. Miigwech. Okay, miigwech. There's your voice.
Yeah, I forgot.
And I will see you again. Gigawabamin. Give us a thumbs up. Share our video with your friends. And like, share, and what's the third one?
Subscribe.
And subscribe. Make sure you hit the subscribe button so you get notifications. Miigwech.